So the unthinkable occurred. I misplaced my notary stamp. So I bought two notary stamps, right? Because this one right here had cracked. As y'all can see, it cracked. So I bought another one, right? I try to put a screenshot of what the other one looked like. So I really wasn't using this one that much because it is cracked right there. But I always kept, held on to it. Just, have to be real ghetto. Just take this plastic off and still use my stamp part, right? So anyway, so I am at another appointment. I had one appointment that day, and then I had taken my son to the doctor's appointment, and I always keep my notary bag in my vehicle. So I don't know if it fell out somewhere or what. Because like I said, I carry my pocketbook and my notary bag with me. So when I went inside the restaurant, I had my notary bag and I had my pocketbook with me. So I don't know if it fell out. I don't know. This has never occurred to me, and I've done this routine for a very, very long time. But don't take that one time, um, to do things a little differently, or things go crazy. So I just want to come on here and share with you all what to do if you misplace your notary stamp. So I have notes. I will include, I'm in North Carolina. I'm a notary in North Carolina. So if you happen to lose your notary stamp, don't panic. Rewind this video if you have to, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to file a police report. Yes, file a police report, because if you let too much time goes by, they say 10 days. But if you let too much time go by and someone does find your notary stamp and just start stamping away, and then something comes behind that, like say they trying to do some real estate transaction, trying to get some car titles signed over. I mean, they just go in town. All you have to do is Google. What is this notary stamp? Amazon, you just take a picture of the image and you'll know what it is. Even if someone was to find my notary stamp, I don't even know what it is. My information is on the front of it as well, so they can see that I'm a notary stamp, that I'm a notary. I'm sorry. So my information is right here, as y'all can see. So if anybody find my stamp and pick it up and begin to read it and Google, they'll know, oh man, this is a notary stamp. This belongs to a notary. No one has contacted me. No one, the places I've visited before, no one has contacted me. So I don't know. It might have rolled underneath the car. Yeah, I don't know. This is just odd to me, but I want to share with you all um, what I had to do whenever I misplaced my notary stamp, okay? So like I said, the first thing you want to do is file a police report. I live in Mecklenburg County, so I had to file a police report in Mecklenburg County. I did it online. You don't have to go to the police station. You go online, you find out where your police department, you go online, it says, now you can say, now they have the option to file online. So that's what I did. I found the option, located the option, says file online. So I filed online. I completed everything. At the bottom of that police report, it gives you a box where you have to put in as much detailed information as you can. I highly advise you put as much information as you can. I don't care if you said the dog, somebody was walking their dog and their dog had on a pink sweater that day. You want as much information, because having been a victim of violence and having to testify, sometimes that stuff gets left out of the police reports, unfortunately. Um, in trial and cases. So I'm just telling you, FYI, report everything. So file a police report. And once you file that police report, you want to go to your Secretary of State website. Ours is North Carolina Secretary's web. Ours is North Carolina SOS, Secretary of State. So you go to North Carolina Secretary of State. You send them an email, and I will give that information to on the screen. Well, so you take that police report and you email the North Carolina Secretary of State, right? In your email, you want to be as detailed as possible. I called to get this information from the Secretary of State. I recorded the person's name that I spoke to. She may not be working there years from now, but I made sure I put her name in that email because, like I said, having previous experience learning that people don't always do what they're supposed to do because it's not them. It doesn't concern them. So I made sure I wrote down her name. I even called the Register of Deeds. I wrote down his names. He the one that told me to go to the Secretary of State. When I called the Secretary of State, she told me the further for notaries. In regards to notaries, she gave me the rest of the information. So first thing you want to do, you want to file a police report with your local police station. You can do that online. Once you do that online, then you want to contact Secretary of State. You can call them as you can call them as well. I called mine and she told me, she gave me the email. So I finished my police report. I got it sent to my email. I saved it to my computer and I printed off a copy and I saved it in my notary books from my business. So once you file that police report with your local police station, you send it and you print it off and you make sure you save a copy for your business records. You email a copy of that to your Secretary of State so they can have that on file. You write a detailed email saying everything that was in the police report and more, everyone you spoke to in regards to that. Like I said, I will leave the phone numbers and emails for the Secretary of State here in North Carolina. Yes, so that's what happens when you misplace or lose your notary stamp. It's very, very important that you follow these steps, okay? We don't never want anyone to be falsely accused of doing anything when you didn't because it's going to be your word against them. It's always that way. So make sure you cover yourself, okay? Hope this helps.